11 keto-friendly picks that can optimize your health. I believe in getting the bulk of your nutrition from whole foods that come from nature. Real food is alive with nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that act synergistically to give your body what it needs to ward off disease and heal itself. The best of these wholesome foods are at the heart of my keto diet plan, and no capsule or powder can replace them. But here's the sad truth. The healthy foods we rely on for nutrients don't contain the same level of vitamins and minerals they did even 50 years ago, because modern agricultural practices designed to improve the size, growth rate, and pest resistance of vegetables and fruits have depleted the soil. A landmark study published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition compared nutritional data from 43 different vegetables and fruits from 1950 and 1999 and found declines in the amount of protein, calcium, phosphorus, iron, vitamin B2, and vitamin C. Don't get me wrong, plant foods are still powerfully beneficial for your body. It's just that they don't supply the same level of nutrition they used to, which means supplementation is important. On my keto diet program, supplements can also support your ability to get into ketosis and stay there and ensure that you're getting the most out of your eating plan. But you have to make sure you're choosing the right ones. Buying a generic protein powder off the shelf could backfire, for instance, because it might contain too many carbs and throw you out of ketosis. You need to select what I think of as keto-optimized supplements that have a healthy amount of fat from the most nutritious sources, along with an array of other vitamins and minerals. These 11 supplements will round out and enhance my keto diet program. Some will ease your transition into ketosis. Others are inflammation fighters and antioxidants, so they'll bolster your overall health. And still others will power up your metabolism and increase your body's ability to burn fat. Consider the following list a comprehensive guide to the most effective keto supplements currently available. For extra support and information on the top keto supplements and how to use them, go to www.drax.com/keto-diet-supplements. Exogenous ketones. You already know that a ketogenic diet shifts your body out of carb-burning mode and turns it into a fat-burning machine. In that state, ketones are the fuel your body starts burning instead of glucose. The liver naturally produces endogenous, manufactured by the body, ketones once you're in ketosis. But exogenous ketones are supplements that can get you into ketosis almost instantly. Ketone supplements contain beta-hydroxybutyric acid, a substance that functions like a ketone because it's converted easily into two true ketones, acetoacetate and acetone. Exogenous ketones efficiently and effectively raise blood ketone levels, so you start burning fat for fuel right away. Why would you take a ketone supplement if your body produces ketones naturally? Getting into ketosis through whole foods alone can take 4 to 7 days, longer if you don't stick to the diet carefully. Taking a ketone supplement is an efficient way to elevate your blood level of ketones quickly, so you start reaping the benefits of the approach sooner, and exogenous ketones create the same healthy environment in your body as natural ketosis does. They protect your brain, reduce inflammation, lower the risk of cancer, improve mental clarity, and slash your appetite, making it easier to lose weight. A study in the journal Obesity found that people who drank a keto supplement had significantly smaller appetites in the ensuing 4 hours than participants who consumed a sugary drink with the same number of calories. By getting into ketosis more quickly, your body starts adjusting to burning ketones for fuel while you still have some carbohydrates in your system, which may protect you from experiencing symptoms of the keto flu. How to use. If you have a powdered form, take 6 grams once or twice a day with the first dose in the morning. If you have capsules, which are usually combined with synergistic ingredients, take 2 grams. To get the most out of ketone supplements, look for ones that contain caffeine, if you can tolerate it, which can bolster your energy, as well as medium-chain triglycerides, super healthy fats we talked about in Chapter 4, and bone broth. All these ingredients are part of my keto diet program because they support ketosis by promoting a healing, low-inflammation environment in your body. The best exogenous ketones also contain two other ingredients: bone broth oil, which is made from the nutrient-rich fat that rises to the top of homemade broth, and lipase, an enzyme that helps the body break down dietary fat so it's easier to digest. Keto-optimized protein powder. There are dozens of protein powders on the market, but most are made from whey, rice, or peas and will undermine your ability to get into ketosis for one simple reason: they contain too many carbs and a too high ratio of protein to fat. It's a common misconception that the ketogenic diet is a high-protein diet. It's not. It's a high-fat, moderate-protein diet. When you eat too much protein, your body converts some of it to glucose. Once that starts happening, you're no longer burning fat for fuel. Keto-optimized protein, on the other hand, is one of the best things you can consume if you're looking for enhanced brain power and sustained energy. It helps both your mind and your muscles function at their highest level and can be a powerful adjunct to the keto diet. When you're buying a protein powder, look for one that has the word keto on the label, or check the nutrition contents to make sure it has keto-friendly ingredients. What to look for: each serving should contain 10 to 15 grams of protein and 10 to 15 grams of fat, ideally from medium-chain triglycerides, or MCTs, and bone broth. That gives you more than twice the number of calories from fat as from protein, since fat has 9 calories per gram and protein has 4. Also, if you can tolerate caffeine, look for protein powders that contain a healthy source, like organic coffee fruit. Both caffeine and MCTs will bolster your body's ability to produce ketones, helping you get into ketosis and stay there. How to use: add 1 to 2 scoops daily, the equivalent of 20 to 40 grams of protein, to a glass of water or morning smoothie. Bone broth protein powder. Protein powders made from bone broth contain all the same healthy ingredients as the bone broth you'd make yourself, but without the time commitment, including large amounts of highly absorbable collagen. Bone broth protein can help your body flip the metabolic switch that allows you to stop burning glucose for fuel and enter the fat-burning zone. In Chapter 4, I explained that bone broth contains glucosamine and chondroitin, two substances that can reduce inflammation, support gut health, and protect your joints as you age. But I didn't mention that it also has hyaluronic acid, a lubricating substance that supports collagen and promotes beautiful skin, builds connective tissue, and repairs achy joints. In your skin, hyaluronic acid binds with water to help retain moisture. It does the same in your eyes, helping protect against dry eye, a painful condition that can develop with age. It also helps retain collagen and provides tissues with elasticity and flexibility. At the same time, the amino acids in bone broth support the growth of healthy bacteria in your gastrointestinal tract. The key thing to look for to ensure that a bone broth supplement is keto-friendly is 11 grams of fat from both organic bone broth oil and medium-chain triglycerides. How to use: add 1 or 2 scoops daily to your favorite keto-friendly beverage. Collagen powder. You can take bone broth powder or collagen powder, or for people who are looking for additional anti-aging benefits for their skin, gut, and joints, I recommend taking both. Collagen is one of the most important substances missing from most people's daily diet, and we need it. It's the substance that holds your body together. It gives your skin its firmness and elasticity, your nails their strength, your joints the supple cushioning they need to move without pain, and your gut the microbes required to break down the nutrients in food and utilize them effectively. Up to 90% of our skin, hair, nails, ligaments, cartilage, and connective tissue is made up of collagen, as is a majority of our gut and arterial lining. Once you're 30, your body's natural collagen production drops as much as 8% every year, and lifestyle factors, like eating a diet high in sugar, smoking, and getting too much sun exposure, accelerate the process. Getting extra collagen from a supplement will promote tissue healing and slow the aging process. It pairs well with the keto diet because it's a great source of protein with amino acids that are unlikely to be converted into sugar. To ensure your collagen powder is keto-friendly, make sure it has at least 3 grams of fat per serving from sources like MCTs or bone broth oil. How to use. Add 1 or 2 scoops daily to your favorite keto-friendly beverage. Nootropics capsules. Also known as cognitive enhancers, nootropics are supplements that can improve your brain function, memory, creativity, and motivation. They make an ideal adjunct for my keto diet program because they enhance the healthy effects ketosis has on your brain. I'll explain more about the many ways the keto diet supports brain health and bolsters cognition in Chapter 7. Taking nootropics when you're on my keto diet plan is like adding a turbocharger for your brain. There are a wide variety of nootropics on the market. There are even prescription versions. As with all supplements, however, you need to take the right ones to support the effects of the keto diet. Look for the following powerful brain-boosting ingredients in a base of medium-chain triglycerides, one of the most nourishing sources of fat for your mind. Acetylcholine. This natural compound is found in every cell in your body, but it's particularly important for your brain, and you can't get it from most foods in the modern diet. The body can synthesize acetylcholine from choline-rich foods like eggs, beef, and seafood, but if you want to reap the full therapeutic benefits, you need to take a supplement that contains more of the compound than your body would normally provide. Acetylcholine raises the levels of several important neurotransmitters, the chemicals in your brain that help neurons communicate with one another, including dopamine, which strengthens motivation, productivity, and focus, and acetylcholine, a chemical that helps you learn and remember. It also increases blood flow to the brain, making you feel sharper and more energetic. Ashwagandha. This supplement is in a class of substances known as adaptogens, a group of compounds I told you about in Chapter 3. They're incredibly helpful in today's world because they bring your body into balance. If your blood sugar is high, ashwagandha can lower it. If you have high cholesterol, ashwagandha will restore it to a healthier range. It has the same balancing effect on stress, anxiety, and depression. By affecting the neurotransmitters serotonin and GABA, which are known to play a role in mood and anxiety, ashwagandha can rebalance your brain. It has been shown to enhance memory, too. A study published in the Journal of Dietary Supplements found that ashwagandha not only enhances memory in people with mild cognitive impairment, but also improves attention, information processing speed, and mental skills. Egg yolk extract. Eggs are an excellent source of choline, a substance that reinforces brain function. Now, nootropics companies have homed in on one particularly potent substance in egg yolks, phosphatidylcholine, PC, which has a number of promising brain benefits. PC is a source of choline, and it's found in abundance in the brain's cellular membranes. It not only promotes brain cell health by building and repairing cell membranes, but also supports memory and cognition. How to use. The formulation of these supplements varies by brand, so follow the standard dosage on the bottle. Organic powdered greens for alkalizing. One of the biggest challenges with any ketogenic diet is that you're eating more fat and meat than usual, both of which are acidic, so you need to load up on alkalizing foods. Veggies like wheatgrass, kale, spinach, celery, and seaweeds like spirulina and chlorella contain enzymes that maintain the brain and body's healthy pH balance, the balance between acidity and alkalinity. During keto, I like to add a supplement that contains organic alkalizing greens because it gives you all the superfood nutrients without any carbs. Most of us never consider the acid-alkaline balance of our blood or tissues, but a proper pH balance is crucial to overall health, protecting us from the inside out. Modern diets high in simple sugars and sodium throw off the pH balance, tipping the scales toward damaging acidity. Restoring a healthy pH level, one that's slightly more alkaline than acidic, may prevent dangerous microbes and organisms from flourishing and minerals from being depleted, and may protect tissues and organs from damage and plaque from forming in the blood vessels. As with any other keto supplement, you need to look for alkalizing greens that contain fat from MCTs, chia seeds, or flax seeds. Healthy fat helps you absorb these nutrients and keeps you safely in ketosis. An alkalizing supplement can be especially helpful for women on my keto diet plan because restoring alkalinity can promote hormonal balance and prevent some of the symptoms that women may be more likely to experience as they adjust to ketosis, like fatigue, constipation, anxiety, and hunger. It can also be helpful for athletes. Alkalizing capsules can improve performance during intense exercise and enhance post-workout muscle recovery. How to use. Add 1 or 2 scoops daily to your favorite keto-friendly beverage. Multivitamin and mineral capsules. A good multivitamin is another way to help you get the nutrients you're missing from some of the healthy plant foods that aren't keto-friendly. Moreover, because the keto diet is high in fat, you can truly maximize your absorption of certain fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, so the multi you choose should contain healthy quantities of those nutrients in particular. Look for a multi that also contains several times more than the recommended value of B vitamins. Since you're not eating enriched bread and grains, which contain B vitamins, you want to ensure you're getting plenty of those nutrients, especially vitamin B12, which are critical for maintaining your daily energy levels. How to use. Formulations vary, so take the standard dosage recommended on the bottle. Probiotic capsules. Probiotics have become popular for a good reason. They promote the growth of healthy intestinal bacteria, and a flourishing population of good bacteria in your gut can do everything from protect your brain to limit inflammation and bolster energy. Look for a probiotic supplement that contains soil-based microorganisms like Saccharomyces boulardii, Bacillus clausii, Bacillus coagulans, and Bacillus subtilis, which have been found to populate the gastrointestinal tracts of people who consume a healthy diet rich in fats and protein and low in carbohydrates. When you take a probiotic with those particular microorganisms, your gut will adapt to a keto lifestyle more quickly, and you'll experience greater energy and health. These spore-forming bacteria are able to seed your gut with beneficial microbes, so the protective bacteria will thrive and support healthy digestion and bowel function and strengthen immunity. Probiotics are particularly critical for people who struggle with bowel issues, but since the health of your microbiome plays a foundational role in determining your overall health, it makes sense for everyone on my keto program to take a keto-friendly probiotic. How to use. Take 50 billion CFU 1 or 2 times a day. Digestive enzyme capsules. There's an old saying in Ayurvedic medicine, it's not what you eat, it's what you digest that's important. In other words, if you're consuming healthy foods, but your body isn't able to break them down into their component parts so they can be used for cell regeneration, muscle growth, or brain health, what good are they? The way to ensure that you're actually able to use all the life-giving nutrients in the foods you'll be eating on my keto diet is to take a digestive enzyme supplement. Again, it's important to take the right one. Most are geared toward digesting carbs and proteins. On my keto diet, you need one that's high in lipase, the primary fat-digesting enzyme, so it's optimized to help you get the greatest benefit out of every bite. A digestive enzyme can help you adjust to the keto diet as well. When you're shifting from a low-fat, high-carb diet to a high-fat, low-carb approach, your body has to recalibrate its metabolic processes. Taking a digestive enzyme can ease that transition, helping your body adjust to ketosis, and can sometimes even make the difference between whether you'll succeed or fail on the diet. How to use. Take the recommended dosage on the bottle with meals 1 to 3 times daily. Adaptogen capsules or extracts. As I've explained before, adaptogenic herbs and mushrooms like ashwagandha, rhodiola, cordyceps, and reishi can bolster brain power, energy, and metabolism, benefits that complement and heighten the curative effects of my keto diet plan. These compounds help balance the body and have been used for centuries in ancient healing traditions. In the United States, we've largely overlooked these powerful natural options for promoting overall health. A shame, since we stand to benefit the most by taking them, immersed as we are in a high-stress culture that promotes and encourages low-nutrient diets. As you're adjusting to the keto diet, adaptogens can help you cope with stress, bolster your mood, reduce carb cravings, and smooth the transition into this new approach to food that flips the traditional Western diet paradigm on its head. How to use. In capsule form, take 1,000 milligrams 1 to 3 times a day. If you're using an extract, follow the dosage instructions on the bottle. MCT oil. As I've mentioned before, medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, are a form of saturated fatty acid that has truly incredible health benefits. Most of the supplements you take should contain MCTs because they can help keep your body in ketosis. But taking an MCT supplement on its own can be beneficial as well. Medium-chain triglycerides can lower inflammation, improve cognitive function, help you maintain a healthy body weight, reduce stored body fat by revving up your metabolism, bolster energy and focus, improve your mind, fight bacterial infections, and absorb fat-soluble nutrients from foods. As if that's not enough, they're also the best fat for triggering your body to produce ketones. Supplements with coconut oil and palm oil are good options. How to use. Take 1 tablespoon in a smoothie or other beverage. You can take it straight, too, 1 to 3 times every day. Thermogenic herbs. You know by now that I'm a big fan of herbs. They don't get nearly enough credit for how healthful they are, and thermogenic herbs, which bolster a healthy metabolism, boost energy, decrease inflammation, and reduce your risk of cancer, can be particularly beneficial on the keto diet. You can add these herbs to your favorite keto recipes and increase your intake that way. But if you want to add a controlled daily dose, they're all available in supplement form as well. Here are the herbs that will keep your metabolism high and nurture your keto efforts. Black and cayenne pepper. These are such common kitchen staples, you've probably never considered their health benefits, so prepare to have your mind blown. Black pepper is a superfood that can help prevent body fat accumulation and new fat cell formation. It can also elevate levels of good HDL cholesterol and boost metabolism to promote weight loss. Likewise, cayenne pepper has been used as both food and medicine for at least 9,000 years. It can stimulate circulation, reduce your body's acidity, lower cholesterol, and stimulate saliva production, which can help with digestion. It's also packed with healthy ingredients, including capsaicin, which may reduce pain and help with headaches and arthritis, as well as vitamin C, vitamin B6, vitamin E, potassium, manganese, and flavonoids, healthy compounds in fruits and vegetables that provide their vivid colors. Turmeric. This herb is a functional food. The Mayo Clinic defines functional foods as foods that have a potentially positive effect on health beyond basic nutrition. Turmeric's benefits are well researched and grounded in ancient nutrition. Curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, is particularly known for its ability to control inflammation. The journal Oncogene published the results of a study that evaluated several anti-inflammatory compounds and found that aspirin and ibuprofen, the most common non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, are the least effective, while curcumin is among the most. That's a big deal, since inflammation is one root cause of most diseases, including cancer, Alzheimer's, arthritis, chronic pain, depression, and autoimmune illnesses. Indeed, research has found that curcumin is helpful for arthritis pain and cancer. In the words of Cancer Research UK, a number of laboratory studies on cancer cells have shown that curcumin does have anti-cancer effects. It seems to be able to kill cancer cells and prevent more from growing. It has the best effects on breast cancer, bowel cancer, stomach cancer, and skin cancer cells. Ginger. Another great anti-inflammatory, as well as an antioxidant, ginger is best known for its ability to treat nausea. It also lowers blood sugar, important as you're transitioning into ketosis, relieves joint and muscle pain by reducing inflammation, protects the brain against cognitive decline, and promotes healthy digestion. Cinnamon. This common spice has been used medicinally for thousands of years. It contains oils that reduce inflammation and fight cancer. Of 26 of the most popular herbs and medicinal spices, cinnamon contains the highest levels of antioxidants. In other words, this herb packs a powerfully healthy punch. Cinnamon is also an effective anti-inflammatory and has been shown to reduce pain and relieve muscle soreness. At the same time, it can lower cholesterol, triglycerides, and blood pressure, so it protects heart health. It defends against cognitive decline by activating neuroprotective proteins that shield brain cells from damage, and it protects cells from DNA damage that can lead to cancer. How to use. Sprinkle on food or in smoothies, or, in capsule form, take 250 to 500 milligrams of each type of thermogenic herb once or twice daily. Supplements are designed to augment my already healthy keto diet program, and they can be a game changer at helping you get into ketosis and stay there, as well as boosting your ability to reverse disease and promote longevity. Many of the nutrients found in these recommended food-based supplements and herbs are missing in our modern diets. By adding them back in, you have the opportunity to take both your keto diet and your health to the next level. Chapter 6. Keto Lifestyle Tactics. How to use essential oils, stress reduction, and exercise. The word diet can be surprisingly misleading. It sounds like it's solely about food. Change what you eat and you're all good. But if you're focused only on what's on your plate, you're missing the bigger picture. Your lifestyle, your stress levels, even your thoughts can have a big impact on your health. In Chapter 4, I encouraged you to start thinking like an Olympian when it comes to food choices. In this chapter, you'll see why it's important to extend that be the best you can be mindset to your lifestyle. That may sound like a tall order, but the strategies I recommend here are actually simple. They're small changes, using essential oils to support your body's healing and tweaking your daily habits to maximize your energy and bolster your mood, that will make a significant difference. The following lifestyle hacks are based on ancient wisdom, but have also been proven to be effective by leading-edge medical science, and they affect your health on the deepest level, transforming everything from the functioning of your cells to the activity of the genes that control things like aging and metabolic rate. They even change your brain, building up the centers where thinking and memory occur, and minimizing those that promote fear and negative thinking. By utilizing these tactics and integrating them into your routine, you'll supercharge my keto diet program's effectiveness and set yourself up for a lifetime of good health. The 9 essential oils that amplify healing. Essential oils have been used for more than 3,000 years and are referenced in Egyptian, Greek, Ayurvedic, and Chinese medicine. They are also used in biblical medicine and are referenced more than 200 times in the Bible. These healing oils can be used to detoxify the body, bolster metabolism and brain function, and fight aging, intensifying the effects of the keto diet. High-quality essential oils can help you take your keto experience to the next level. Here are 9 of my favorites, including how to utilize them to treat a variety of common conditions. In most cases, it's safe to apply an essential oil directly to your skin, but I've indicated the oils that should be diluted with a carrier oil, like coconut, jojoba, or olive oil. Use 5 drops of essential oil to 1 teaspoon of a carrier oil. Clary sage is a flower from the clary sage plant. When it's distilled into an oil, the main chemical component is linolyl acetate, a substance that produces a sense of relaxation and is a powerful antioxidant. Clary sage can bolster the effects of the keto diet in a variety of other ways as well. It contains natural plant estrogens, so it can rejuvenate estrogen levels, support the long-term health of the uterus, and balance hormones, as well as ease menstrual cramps, heavy flow, and hot flashes. It's also a natural sedative, so it can relieve insomnia and stress, both of which contribute to inflammation. How to use. To balance hormones, apply 3 drops several times a day to your abdomen, but don't use it during pregnancy because it can cause contractions. To promote restfulness, apply 1 or 2 drops to your neck or the soles of your feet. Fenugreek is an herb that blossoms during the summer and produces lovely white flowers. It can reduce inflammation and promote weight loss by improving the efficiency of insulin, enhancing keto's natural inflammation and insulin-taming effects. Another important benefit? It can bolster testosterone. One study found that fenugreek supplements bolster men's sexual arousal, energy, and stamina and help maintain normal testosterone levels. How to use. Fenugreek can cause irritation when applied directly to the skin, so add 5 drops to 1 teaspoon of a carrier oil and massage it into the skin on your abdomen once or twice a day. Frankincense comes from a small shrub with white or pale pink flowers and is often called the king of oils because it's so incredibly therapeutic. It can be beneficial for relieving chronic stress and anxiety, reducing pain and inflammation, boosting immunity, and even combating tumors. Benefits that dovetail nicely with the keto diets. A 2011 study found that frankincense oil has anti-inflammatory effects in the treatment of gingivitis and can reduce plaque and the depth of pockets around teeth. How to use. Diffuse it during prayer or meditation to promote peace and relaxation, or rub a few drops on your temples, your wrists, and the soles of your feet to promote internal healing. Holy basil is an adaptogenic herb, which means it can help the body adapt to stress and exert a moderating effect on hormones, like thyroid hormones, that have become out of balance, all of which enhances the healing environment that the keto diet creates. It has a rich history as both a therapeutic and sacred plant, with its use dating back more than 3,000 years. How to use. To support proper thyroid function, take 1 drop orally with 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a glass of water. To decrease stress and anxiety, inhale for a couple of minutes using a diffuser or rub a few drops on your temples. Lavender's lovely purple blooms have been used for medicinal and religious purposes for more than 2,500 years, and it's the most commonly used essential oil today because it has such a wide variety of uses. I recommend it to people on the keto diet for a couple of reasons. First, lavender is calming. A 2013 study found that taking 80 milligrams of lavender oil orally via capsules alleviated insomnia, anxiety, and depression, and another study found that lavender oil reduces depression by nearly 1/3 in people suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. How to use. To promote sleep, apply 2 or 3 drops to the back of your neck, chest, and temples. To relieve anxiety and stress, add a few drops of lavender oil to a warm bath. To combat high blood pressure and soothe stress, diffuse lavender into the air throughout the day. Lemon oil has been used to treat a wide spectrum of illnesses for 1,000 years. Lemon essential oil has strong anti-stress effects. In a study of mice, it had antidepressant-like effects, and lemon oil aromatherapy was found to reduce nausea and vomiting during pregnancy. In traditional Chinese medicine, lemon oil is used to combat conditions related to dampness, like colds, candida, diarrhea, respiratory infections, and sore throats. Lemon oil is great for supporting overall health during your keto diet. How to use. To clear mucus and phlegm, inhale lemon oil directly from the bottle or mix 5 drops with 1 teaspoon of a carrier oil and apply it topically to your chest and nose. To ease seasonal allergies, take 1 or 2 drops orally, mixed with equal parts peppermint and lavender and a carrier oil. To improve mood, diffuse it in the air or apply a drop or 2 to your wrists and chest. Don't apply lemon oil to your skin before going out in the sun, because it can make you more sensitive to UV rays. Peppermint was used in ancient Egyptian, Chinese, and Japanese folk medicine. It has a cooling, calming effect on the body and can help relieve sore muscles and headaches. It also soothes respiratory and digestive conditions. A 2007 study found that after 4 weeks, patients with irritable bowel syndrome reported an average 50% reduction in symptoms. Its effects are a nice complement to my keto program. How to use. To relieve muscle pain, dilute 2 to 4 drops and apply it topically to the area in need of relief. For headaches, rub a drop or 2 on your forehead and temples. For digestive trouble, apply a dab to your abdomen, and for respiratory conditions, diffuse it or add 10 drops to 2 cups of boiling water. Pour the water into a heat-proof bowl on the counter, drape a towel loosely over your head and the bowl, keeping your face well above the hot water, and breathe in the aroma for 5 minutes. Rosemary is also a member of the mint family, and ancient cultures diffused it to disinfect the air and prevent sickness from spreading. It's now known for being able to support the healing of neurological tissue and boost brain function, one of the main benefits of the keto diet as well. A 2012 study found it improved subjects' cognitive performance and mood. It can also help detoxify the body, improve hair growth, and help restore the body's hormonal balance. How to use. For cognitive function, apply it topically to your nose and forehead. For detoxification, apply 2 to 3 drops to your abdomen. To promote hair growth, apply 3 to 5 drops to your scalp, rub it in, and allow it to sit for 5 minutes before rinsing. For better hormonal balance and reduced inflammation, add 1 to 2 drops to a glass of water and drink it. Tea tree oil is made from the leaves of the plant Melaleuca alternifolia and has been used for thousands of years by the Aborigines of Australia. The oil has antiseptic properties and can be helpful for treating wounds because it can kill a variety of bacteria, viruses, and fungi. A 2007 study found it can also be effective for treating acne, and it's often used for other skin conditions such as dandruff, psoriasis, eczema, toenail fungus, and ringworm. It's a good oil to have in your treatment arsenal. How to use. To clean and disinfect cuts, combine 2 drops of tea tree oil with 2 drops of lavender oil and apply to the area. To treat acne, create a face wash by mixing 5 drops of tea tree oil with 2 tablespoons of raw honey. For dandruff, add 5 drops of tea tree oil to shampoo or conditioner. For psoriasis or eczema, make a soothing lotion by combining 5 drops of tea tree oil, 5 drops of lavender oil, and 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. Apply it topically twice a day. For toenail fungus and ringworm, apply a few drops topically to the affected area. Tackling stress, the plague of modern life. Think about how often you run into friends or acquaintances on the street, and in response to the usual, "How are you?" They say one word: busy. It almost feels like a badge of honor to say how crazy our lives have become. And yet, we all know how much better off we'd be, physically and mentally, if we could only get stress under control and find forms of relief that really work. While stress can be a positive, motivating factor when you're under pressure to perform well at work, to ace an important exam, or to achieve a personal best in an athletic competition, more and more research shows that chronic stress, the kind that settles in and makes us miserable day after day, is as dangerous for the body as poor diet, lack of sleep, or a sedentary lifestyle. Too much stress also promotes weight gain and can make it difficult to stick to my keto diet program. As many as 75% of all visits to the doctor's office are for conditions caused by stress. Here's why. When you feel you're under threat, the sympathetic or activating branch of your nervous system takes the helm. A tiny region at the base of your brain, known as the hypothalamus, sets off an alarm, preparing your body to fight or flee. Your adrenal glands, located on top of each kidney, release adrenaline, which increases your heart rate, elevates your blood pressure, and sends energy to your muscles, as well as cortisol, which floods your bloodstream with glucose and tamps down your immune responses, digestive system, and reproductive systems, anything that's not essential for the physical challenge your body thinks it's facing. When stress doesn't go away, your system is awash in cortisol 24/7, causing inflammation and creating wear and tear on every cell in your body. Over time, exposure to high levels of cortisol increases your risk for heart disease, diabetes, weight gain or obesity, depression, anxiety, sleep problems, cognitive impairment, autoimmune diseases, digestive disorders, and even cancer. Toxic? You bet. And completely counterproductive for achieving your keto goals. When you're stressed, it's easier to reach for comforting carbs than stick with your keto plan. That's why it's incumbent on each and every one of you to find ways to soothe your nervous system and teach your body how to calm down. Activities that engage the parasympathetic branch of the nervous system, PNS, also known as the rest and digest system, help you recover from fight-or-flight mode. The PNS lowers cortisol, reduces blood pressure, and directs blood back to your digestive, reproductive, and immune systems. It calms the mind and soothes the heart and reverses chronic inflammation. The sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems should act like the scales of justice, tilting one way in one situation, the other way in another, but ultimately balancing out. In our culture and our lives, there are too many factors weighing down the sympathetic side of the scale. So we need to consciously adopt lifestyle habits that tip the scales the other way. It's important for our peace of mind, our relationships, and our health. Here are 7 of the best ways to restore balance to your nervous system, create an internal environment that promotes healing, and infuse your everyday life with powerful moments of calm so you can get the most out of your keto journey. Take healing baths with lavender oil and Epsom salts before bed. A detoxifying bath is one of the best ways to put your body into a parasympathetic state before going to sleep. Add 20 drops of lavender oil and 1 cup of Epsom salts, which is high in magnesium, a mineral that promotes relaxation, to a hot bath and soak for 20 minutes. Your temperature naturally drops as you sleep. By raising your body's internal temperature a degree or 2 before bed, you'll experience a steeper drop during the night, which may help you sleep more deeply. Pray and meditate for 10 minutes a day. Contemplative practices like prayer, meditation, and visualization can quiet the jumble of stress-producing thoughts crowding your mind, creating a sense of ease that can carry throughout the day. Practiced regularly, calming the mind can help you approach life's ups and downs with greater equanimity. It also can reduce blood pressure, anxiety, and pain, and may help with insomnia. Meditation has been widely studied over the past 20 years, and research shows that it actually sculpts the brain in healthy ways, decreasing the strength of both the default mode network, the brain region that is active when we're ruminating and worrying, and the amygdala, the brain's fear center. While it turns down the volume on worry and fear, meditation also increases connectivity in brain regions responsible for emotion regulation, learning, and memory, helping you stay more composed as you move through your day. There are plenty of guided forms of these activities in app form or online, or you can easily do them on your own. Practice gratitude. This simple habit can have profound effects. I take a few minutes every day to take stock of all the good things in my life and thank God for all of His favor and grace. These moments of consciously focusing on my blessings help me put my stressors in perspective and balance the negative thoughts that can increase tension and decrease happiness. Thinking about things we appreciate triggers the parasympathetic branch of the nervous system, and studies show it can reduce blood pressure, improve immune function, and optimize sleep. One research paper in the Journal of Health Psychology found that a 2-week gratitude intervention lowered women's blood pressure, and another study by researchers at the University of California's San Diego School of Medicine found that people with asymptomatic heart failure who were more grateful actually had lower inflammation. One easy way to make this healing habit part of your routine: every night before bed, write down 5 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things, and they don't have to be things that are happening in your life at the moment. Think of things in the past you're grateful for as well. For instance, you can make note of anything from the friendly checker at the grocery store to a loved one's successful recovery from surgery last year. But be specific. Here's an example of what I might say. God, I'm grateful for my loving wife and someone I can laugh with like we did with the kids this morning at breakfast. Focus on people rather than things, since social connections provide more meaning in the long run. Get social. Dozens of studies have shown that people who have satisfying relationships with family and friends and their larger communities are happier, have fewer health problems, and live longer. Supportive interactions with others bolster immune, cardiovascular, and hormonal function and reduce allostatic load, the wear and tear on the body created by stress. Engage with nature. Most of us spend so much time hunched in front of our computers, we forget there's a big, beautiful world outside. But there's so much to gain if we can carve out time for a walk in the woods, a picnic in the park, or a trip to the beach. A study in environmental health and preventive medicine found that people who strolled through a forest had lower blood pressure and levels of cortisol afterward than those who walked around a city. Even better, being in nature can inspire feelings of awe, wonder, gratitude, and reverence, positive emotions that not only lead to increased well-being and physical health, but also can motivate us to be more generous, cooperative, and kind. And doing good for others can reduce stress as well. In other words, a quiet stroll in the park can trigger a cascade of stress-reducing emotions that leave us better off in numerous ways. Get at least 8 hours of sleep. 40% of people in the United States get fewer than 7 hours of sleep a night, and the average amount of shut-eye is 6.8 hours, more than an hour less than people got in 1942. It doesn't seem like a big deal to skimp on sleep, especially when your life is busy and there are so many items on your to-do list. But those hours you spend in bed make a great deal of difference to your health, because that's when most of the deep restorative healing takes place inside your cells. In fact, sleep deprivation has been linked to high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and weight gain. In other words, lack of sleep can sabotage your efforts to get healthy on the keto diet. Take weight loss. When you stay up binge-watching or surfing the web and shortchange your sleep, the level of the hunger hormone, ghrelin, increases by as much as 15%, according to a study in PLOS Medicine. While ghrelin makes you hungrier, daytime fatigue undermines your ability to resist eating, a double whammy that leads to weight gain. Indeed, the PLOS Medicine study, which included more than 1,000 people, found that in those who slept fewer than 8 hours a night, body mass index increased in proportion to lost sleep. Rethink your schedule. It's super easy to say yes to every project and event that comes your way and literally schedule yourself into stress. If you're guilty of this, I know I am, it can help to take a few minutes to think about your priorities. Identify the 3 to 5 things that mean the most to you and structure your life so they receive the bulk of your time and energy. In order to do that, you need to learn to say no. It's a challenge for most of us, but it can help to learn to say no gracefully, thank people for the opportunity, express admiration for their efforts, but explain assertively that it's just not going to work for you this time. To stay strong, remind yourself that if you say yes, you'll be spending time on someone else's priorities, not your own. Place limits on technology. Fully 20% of people say they constantly monitor their social media feeds, and most check their phones within 15 minutes of waking up. But the onslaught of information can make you feel overwhelmed, triggering the fight-or-flight response. To keep it in check, take tech breaks every few hours. Go for a walk without your phone. Get up from your computer and chat with a friend. Shut off all your devices a couple of hours before bedtime. The blue light can interfere with sleep. And try to stay away from technology as much as you can on weekends. Why exercise is a staple of the keto diet. If you exercise regularly already, congratulations. I encourage you to keep it up. If you don't, it's time to start. Exercise is a critical component of my keto diet program because it works synergistically with the diet to restore your health and help you shed weight. Whether you do a gentle yoga class, lift weights, or take a 3-mile run, exercise offers a host of remarkable benefits. Strength training and cardiovascular exercise are both important, and I recommend doing a mix of the two to keep your muscles strong and your heart healthy. The amount of time you spend can vary. If you're doing strenuous exercise like interval training, in which you alternate 30-second sprints with 90 seconds of walking or jogging, a great way to increase the fat loss of the keto diet, you can get away with 15 minutes a day. If you're walking or doing yoga, aim for 45 to 60 minutes of exercise almost every day, even if it doesn't all happen in one session. The payoffs begin with stress reduction. During exercise, your body releases gamma-aminobutyric acid, or GABA, a calming neurotransmitter. A mere 20-minute workout can improve your mood for up to 12 hours, partly because it also prompts a rise in 3 other substances. Brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which can repair damage in the brain caused by stress and depression, endorphins, your brain's feel-good chemicals, and endocannabinoids, your body's natural cannabis-like compound, which promotes relaxation and well-being. While you're sweating, you're also remodeling your body to make it more resistant to disease. A German review of 15 long-term exercise studies found that regular physical activity not only helps control weight, but also reduces the risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and dementia, including Alzheimer's. Not surprisingly, exercise has also been shown to help you live longer. When researchers from Harvard University, the National Cancer Institute, and other institutions pooled data on people's workout habits from 6 large health surveys, they found that the greatest longevity boost came from exercising at a moderate intensity 450 minutes a week. Compared to people who never exercised, those who worked out a little more than an hour a day were 39% less likely to die prematurely. Think about that. Just 1 hour a day is enough to transform your health, especially when you exercise in conjunction with a healthy keto diet. Top tips for exercising on a ketogenic diet. Follow these tips to help boost weight loss and avoid side effects while on a ketogenic diet. Reduce your exercise load temporarily. Keep workouts to a minimum for the first few days until your body becomes more adjusted to being in ketosis. Suggested workouts for the first few days include yoga, bar, light walking. Replace long bouts of cardio with high-intensity interval training. 1. Involves short bursts of high-intensity exercise followed by recovery periods. 2. Lowers the bar of entry for exercisers. 3. Takes less time to complete a workout. 4. Burns fat faster. 5. Helps build muscle mass. Find something you love to do so you'll stick with it. Yoga, bar, walking, jogging, swimming, cycling, they're all great options. I'm a fan of high-intensity interval training, in which you alternate between short bursts of high-intensity exercise and longer periods of low-intensity effort, because you can get in a great workout in 20 minutes, and research has shown it's a great way to burn fat. To solidify your commitment, have regular exercise dates with friends. Maintaining social connections is a vital part of staying healthy too. By combining these two powerhouse stay-well strategies, you maximize your time, your enjoyment, and your well-being. And don't relegate exercise to an activity you do only in the gym or when you lace up your sneakers. Embrace movement every opportunity you get. Take a walk at lunchtime or after dinner. Stretch while you're watching TV. Do a few push-ups or jumping jacks to boost your energy when you're flagging at work. Movement floods our bodies with happiness-bolstering chemicals and makes us feel vital and alive. As the saying goes, good things come to those who sweat. Eating out and traveling on keto. Here's a question I get asked a lot. If I'm on the keto diet, can I still go to restaurants? The answer is yes. The beauty of my keto diet program is that you can almost always find decent options when you're eating out. You just need to approach it consciously. When you're choosing a restaurant, opt for one that serves wholesome, organic, farm-to-table fare, where you're more likely to find entrees that dovetail with the diet. If you're meeting friends or colleagues somewhere less healthy, here are some general guidelines. For breakfast, have an omelet with goat cheese and vegetables. For dinner, opt for steak or salmon with a double order of sautéed vegetables. Bring a cut-up avocado with you, and you'll always have some healthy fat to add to your meal. Stay away from beer and sugary cocktails. Once or twice a week, you can have 1 or 2 glasses of sugar-free, dry-farmed organic wine or liquor with club soda, but it's best to limit alcohol as much as possible. Alcohol is dehydrating and pulls B vitamins from your system, so drink extra water, 2 glasses for every 1 glass of wine or cocktail, and supplement with a B-complex vitamin and milk thistle, a cleansing herb known for its ability to detoxify the liver. Dining out on the keto diet. Instead of ordering this, hamburger on a bun, order this, burger patty in a lettuce wrap. Instead of ordering a high-carb entree, order 2 low-carb appetizers and a side salad. Instead of ordering starchy side dishes, order veggies with extra melted butter. Instead of ordering salad dressing, order oil and vinegar. Instead of ordering dessert, order coffee, hot tea, or a small side of fruit. Instead of ordering soda, order sparkling water. Traveling may seem challenging too, but my wife, Chelsea, and I follow these same guidelines for restaurants and pack plenty of keto snacks. Here are some of our favorites. Keto-friendly protein or collagen bars. Grass-fed beef, wild-caught salmon, or organic chicken jerky that doesn't contain any unpronounceable ingredients. Roasted nuts and seeds, like macadamia and pumpkin seeds. Portable packets of almond or cashew butter. Kale chips or seaweed chips. Homemade keto granola, packed with nuts, shredded coconut, and cacao nibs. Or my favorite almond butter-based keto fat bombs. To see these recipes, refer to the PDF supplemental section that accompanies this audiobook. It's hard to be perfect, but do your best. And keep this in mind. On my program, the strict keto diet lasts only 30 days. Some of you may want to continue it for 60 or 90 days max if you have more weight to lose or stubborn health problems. But it's such a powerful approach, and its effects kick in so quickly that you don't need to stay on strict keto forever. Once your 30 or 60 or 90 days are over and you're in the forever keto cycling phase, you'll have 2 or 3 days a week when you can eat more carbs, so schedule your dinners out on those days. For more info on how to eat on those days, see Chapter 16. Keto isn't just about losing weight. It's about restoring your body's natural health from the inside out. And in order to do that, you need to expand your focus from the foods you're eating to the choices you're making in the rest of your life. By soothing your body with essential oils, taming stress, getting enough sleep, and exercising regularly, you'll heal your body, feel your best, and amplify the keto diet's therapeutic effects.